Did you know Mary spent a year's wages on Jesus? Let me explain. In John 12:3-5, Mary therefore took a pound of expensive ointment made from pure nard, and anointed the feet of Jesus and wiped his feet with her hair. The house was filled with the fragrance of the perfume. But Judas Iscariot, one of his disciples, he who was about to betray him, said, "Why was this ointment not sold for 300 denarii? Now a denarii was a day's wage, so 300 denarii would be almost a year's wages." But Mary chose to show her love and gratitude towards Jesus, rather than to focus on money, possessions, or material things. Now, if we examine our lives, how many times God has told us to do a generous act, but we refused? God said to buy groceries for our neighbors, but we say, "Lord, I only have a little money left, and I need to do something next week." Or if we're leaving church and the Lord says to carry home a church member who is in need of a ride, we say, "But Lord, I can't be bothered to drive that far, plus gas prices are too high. I need to keep what I have in order to get home and go to work." Let us not be like the rich fool in Luke 12:13-34, where a man came to Jesus and said, "Teacher, tell my brother to divide the inheritance with me." Jesus responded by telling them a parable, which was about a rich man storing up grains for the future. But while he was storing and making plans for the future, death came for his life that night, and the rich man had to leave everything behind. This is how it will be with whoever stores up things for themselves, but is not rich toward God, Jesus said. After this, Jesus said, "Do not worry about your life, what you will eat, or about your body, what you will wear. For life is more than food, and the body more than clothes. Consider the ravens. They do not sow or reap, they have no storeroom or barn, yet God feeds them. And how much more valuable you are than birds? Who of you by worrying can add a single hour to your life? Since you cannot do this very little thing, why do you worry about the rest?" As followers of Christ, instead of worrying about how we're going to get back the gas money when we carry home a friend, or how we're going to eat tomorrow when we buy lunch for someone who doesn't have any food today, we should give generously to those in need and allow God to provide for our future. As the song says, "Give and it will come back to you." Let's not give with the aim of receiving, but give because we're God's children.